50 million. Uh, I'm gonna live stream my videos from now on because I think it's easier. So this is Adventures in Old Code, episode 77. Thanks for joining me. Episodes in Old Code is where we look back at my old QBasic code that I wrote in high school and make fun of me, see what's going on in that crazy teenage brain of mine, and laugh, cry, cringe, but mostly just hang our heads in shame at the stuff that came out of my brain. And my brother's too. Sometimes his programs come into there as well. So, we're going to start this off with a bang. And I have no idea what we're going to do today because we choose our episodes randomly. So let us see. We are doing episode 77 today. What do we have? We have Champnim. Well, we are going to have to accept it and let us get this show on the road. Now this should happen like this, like this. I should have done this better, but that's okay. If I do this, stay with me. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Hey, welcome to another adventure in Old Code. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's do this. That is way too small. Okay, we're done. Champnim. Champnim is in our good folder, I believe. There we go, Champnim. Joey's Championship Nim. Whatever. Who the heck knows? This is a game I made that I obviously thought was good enough to go into my good folder. It probably isn't. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the wonderful land of Nim. Nim. Number is between 0 and 100,000. Enter a number. 7. Try higher. Okay, so I'm guessing the number. 98,756. Try lower. 5,000. This could take a while. So, I think the goal is to guess this number, and I guess we better start being intelligent about this, rather than just guessing random numbers. So we'll try 75,000. We'll try 87,500. Okay, we'll try 81,000. I'm trying to guess the middle each time. I mean, not the exact middle, but okay, 80. I guess 8250. We're really narrowing in on this. Okay, 81,750. Okay, what just about 82,000? Okay, so we got in a 250 range here. 81,875. 81,950. Of course. 81,900. 81,925. Come on. 81,912. 81,906. This is good. I thought I'd get lucky, but I'm not. Okay. 81,909. What just happened? Huh? Did I do it? Loop until guess equals pick, and that's all you get. Okay, looks like a really early program that I wrote. There's nothing going on here. There's no graphics. There's nothing. So let's begin. Title, begin, 2 subroutines. We have a color variable that's shared, and here in Canada I could actually spell color and use color as we spell it, the real spelling, because the keyword color is the American spelling without the U. So that's exciting. Random number generator, clear the screen, and then we go to title. Now title is just a whole bunch of nims. So for 1 to 3, for 1 to 15, for 1 to 7, color code. So, oh goodness. Things are happening. Yeah. My phone's buzzing off and it's annoying me. Okay, so this sort of thing, let's take this and end the program here so we can see what's going on. So, oh, that's curious. There's an empty N up top. I wonder if that happens all the time. Huh. You notice in the 7th column, that nim at the top has just a single N. Excuse me. I don't know why that is. I guess we'll find out. So let's get rid of some of these for loops so we can actually see what's happening. We'll do the inner loop. Oh, we can't. No, we have to do this, because the reason nothing showed is because code, which is this variable here, wasn't being set. It was always 0, and color 0 is black. So let's get that. So that actually, okay. So the outer loop just makes this happen 3 times. All right, so we print 7 nims. So we print this message 7 times along the row. Change the color. Yeah, see, I didn't have to put the color code here because code isn't changing. I could have done it here. Color code there. But I didn't, so let's open this back up. Okay, so that's being printed 7 times. Oh, and inside here, there's also 7 times. So for A equals 1 to 7, B equals 1 to 7, so 49 nims will be printed for each color. And I guess 49 is the, I guess 7 of these things fit on one line. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 7 is 56. I think you had I think we had spots for 80. Anyway, okay, that is the title, and then we just do that, loop through each of the colors, and then just do the whole thing 3 times. So, oh yeah, here, look at locate 150 and print like these spaces. So we do this, and that. Whoops. If we end it here, we see that seventh column, that top nim gets the I and the M erased, and I was curious about that. That's literally because of this. What was the point? Okay. Why did we... Now what happens? Everything is fine. So what in the heck is this locate 150 and print this other nim? What the heck? So somehow I printed this random nim and then went, oops, I have to delete it? Oh well. Whatever. Okay, that's the title. Woohoo for that. So let's... Now this is indented. You don't indent things that... Let's not indent that. Okay, so color is 0, clearing the screen, and then we go to begin. Now begin is this title screen. Welcome to the wonderful land of Nim. So, and then color equals color plus 1. Color was 0 back here. We set color to 0. So now we're going to have it be color 1, which is blue. Excuse me. And we'll just keep recycling the colors. If we ever get to color 16, which is black, then we'll go back to color 1. So it'll cycle through all the colors. Print nim, this big nim in the color of our choice. And then change to color 14. So, you know, I don't even know what the game of nim, even if that's a thing, but in high school when I was first learning this stuff, my computer science teacher gave us an assignment, and it was to do this game of nim, which I can only assume actually is a thing. It's not... Oh, my... 1 second. I just noticed this. Let's get this a little bit like that. Sorry folks, still working out the kinks over this this live stream. This live streaming stuff, it's different. Okay, anyway, so the game was an assignment he gave us, and I believe it was guess the number between 1 and 100. That still doesn't work. Okay, we'll fix that for next time. Between 1 and 100, and so you're supposed to guess, and if you guess it correctly, you know, if you use the right strategy by guessing directly in the middle each time, I think it's about 7 guesses. You never need more than 7 guesses between 1 and 100. And so I thought, well, I'll just increase it to 100,000, add some fancy colors, and call it Championship Nim. So there we go. So nim gets printed. Woohoo for that. Then we randomize the timer and we pick a random number between 1 and 100,000. The high is 100,000 and the low is 0. So this is giving us the bounds at which we know the number is between high and low. Count, guess, and thing are all set. Oh, and times are all set to 0. That's lovely. So in our game loop, we print low and high, tell us to guess between those, enter a number, guess becomes the number that we guess, times equals times plus 1. I can only assume that's keeping track of how many guesses we have made. If guess equals pick and count equals 1, what? You got it. You win in this many times guesses. Otherwise, if you guessed it, but count was greater than 1, and count was less than or equal to 200, then finally, I knew it was this all along. You took this many guesses. What does count have to do with anything? And see, this is the problem, because I think when we did it, I actually got the number, and then it just exited. I didn't see any message. And I think it's because we're explicitly checking this count variable to be equal to 1 or greater than 1. And count starts over here as 0. And if I don't change that anywhere, this isn't going to get me anything. This will never show me. Oh no, there it is. Count equals count plus 1. Okay, let's not get too much ahead of ourselves. So we get these two messages. Now otherwise, if we picked the number we guessed was higher than the actual number it was, then we're going to add 1 to count, and we're going to say try lower, and the high now becomes our guess, because we had an old high, but we now know it's less than what we've guessed, so we're changing the bounds. It started out 0 to 100,000. If our guess was bigger than the number, that's our new higher bound. So that becomes high. And similarly, well, there's no explicit check here, but if all other scenarios don't happen, then in fact it's less than pick, we're going to update our low variable. This weird thing, thing, thing equals thing plus 1. Because you'll notice we got 3 guesses, and then the screen would clear, the color would update, and we'd start again by guessing. And so we keep track of that by the thing variable. You can see that here. So, whoops. I still have this this end. Okay. So here it is. We go, okay, 500,000. 500,000. No, you have to try lower. Okay, 250,000. No, try lower. Okay, 125,000. And then it resets, and it becomes green. NIM becomes green, and we continue. So that's being kept track of by that thing variable. Let's kill that. So if thing equals 3, then we literally just do this begin thing again, where we print this and we update it and everything's fine. And then loop until guess equals pick. Now once, wait a second. Now once, that's why we got a blank screen. So actually, no. Never mind. That doesn't make sense. Assuming I picked the right answer, I should have got a message printed out here. And then it would have ended. So that's really, really bizarre and strange. Let's try again. We'll try the full thing again, and we'll see what happens. So 500,000. We'll do this properly. Okay, it's a lower number. 125,000. Okay. 62,500. Yes. Wow. 31,250. Oh, this number is really small. Yikes. Okay, 15,625. Huh. Okay. Now I'm not going to guess anymore. We'll just do 25,000. 20,000. Now I can do in the middle. Okay, we'll do 24,000. 24,500. 24,500. 500. Come on. 24,750. 24,625. Let's do that. 24,700. 24,670. 24,650. 24,660. 24,665. 24,667. Wow. I think at this point, I got it. 24,666. Finally. I knew it was 24,666 all along. You took 20 guesses. Okay. Awesome. I don't know why it blanked out that first time. Okay. Well, this was a pretty... deceitfully boring game. The fact that it was in the good folder suggests to me that at the time I wrote it, I thought this was a good enough game that belonged in the good folder. Although the criteria for being in the good folder must have changed as time went on, because this is kind of boring, and I don't think this would have actually made it into the good folder had I done this later on. But I probably did this very early on in my computer science career and thought this was just fantastic. So there we go, the game of Champnim, and yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me in this adventure in Old Code. Have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. And yeah, we'll see how this Twitch thing goes. It's an interesting experiment. Okay, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.